The thing that I really appreciate about Adam and Rachel is they're not exactly the same. Like, you wouldn't necessarily pair them together, but they work so well because they understand each other's differences, you know? I mean,
I can't remember the first time I actually met Rachel, but I do remember the first time I saw her. I was at the fair, and we were in the same building, and I walked through with Adam, and I saw the look on her face, and I knew she liked him. You know, it was just one of those things you knew. And it's always stuck with me. I can still see it today. You know, she's stuck right with him, I will say. It's been pretty impressive.
I think it's unique that they have gone through all of high school and all of college together, and they've gone to separate schools because Adam went into school in Lima for a while, and then Rachel was in Findlay, and then Rachel went to Iowa. And at their age, that's a lot of dedication. I think that's really special.
So Rachel and I were college roommates, and obviously she talked about him all the time. But it wasn't until I met Adam, that I got it. Like, they're perfect for each other. They're inseparable, and yeah.
I mean, those two, in my mind, are just the relationship that everybody wants to be a part of. You know, when you're with somebody for so long, you just know them so well. You know, I've heard from both ends. You know, they've got each other's back. They know each other's strengths, weaknesses. You know, they know everything there is to know about each other. So I think, and maybe all of our friends would say this, but you know, when they think of a relationship that they'd want, or a relationship they'd want to be in, the first relationship they think of is Adam and Rachel. So.
There's just sort of, they complement each other. She's kind of the quiet one, Adam's kind of the loud. Similar to Tom and I, probably. He's the quiet one, I'm the loud. But they complement each other. Rachel can give him a look like, shut up. And I saw that last night a few times where, you know, he was being him and maybe not thinking before he's speaking, and she kind of nudged. And Tom and I have that, and it's neat that you have a couple that can have that they can sort of look at each other and you know what the other one's thinking or saying, and I think they have that.
They're friends, they're best friends, and I think that that's so important too. Like, they can have fun, they can go out, but they can also just be calm and at home and together, and they can just complement each other really well.
Well, the one story that I have, they've heard it a million times, is that all of a sudden I noticed Rachel was very interested in Facebook, and I started creeping onto Adam's page, and I was like, he's gonna be 16 pretty soon. I said, are we gonna get a visit from that Bils boy? And she was like, Mom, no. And about several days after his birthday, she was like, Mom, you know what you said? Can Adam come over?
How did you and Rachel meet?
So we actually met in a production of The Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz, Wizard of Oz, the Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of the Oz?
Yeah.
You know, 15-year-old dated.
Yeah.
For a very short time during the production, and then we broke up after it was over, and then we stayed in close contact soon after that. And then about the same week I got my driver's license, we went on our first date. So basically, as soon as I possibly could, that's where I was. So. In music, we both share a very common interest in that, which is something pretty cool that not a lot of people get to share in. But we really love singing together. We share types of music some, but that's kind of a really big part of our relationship. I really love her laugh and her smile, and nothing cheers me up more than to see that expression on her face, just her chuckling. It's great. I'll see you at the end of the aisle.
People of God, you may be seated. My friends, love comes from God. Don't actually that Adam.
Rachel, I will never know how I got to be so lucky to have found the woman I would call my wife at 15 years old. The most wonderful part of which has been sharing in each other's maturity into adulthood, through the good times and the bad. I promise to share in all parts of life's journey with you, to laugh, cry, love, and sing, until we are both called into the kingdom of God. You are the mate to my soul, my rock, my greatest friend, and I love you forever.
It was 11 years and about a week ago when I first met you, and somehow I knew that short conversation we had was different than any I'd had before. 10 years and 8 days ago, I said yes to starting this adventure with you. 3 years and 4 days ago, I said yes again, extending that adventure to a lifelong endeavor. So today, within 2 weeks of all of our biggest moments, I'm adding some addendums to the commitments I've made throughout the years. I vow to always be grateful for all of the things you do for us. I vow to always say I'm sorry, even if it doesn't always come as soon as it should. I vow to always support your dreams the way you've selflessly supported mine. I vow to always be there for you when you need it, like you've always been there for me. And most importantly, I vow to love you with my whole heart and spend every day proving that love to you for the rest of my life.
May you fulfill your promises, love and serve the Lord together. Adam, you may kiss your bride. It's certainly my pleasure to be the first to call you Mr. and Mrs. Adam and Rachael Bils. Congratulations.
There's just something about it that just feels special. You just tell when the way they look at each other that there's really something special going on there.
They just work so well together. They, fill in the gaps where the other one ends, the other one starts. They just complement each other so well. I think I just thought I was so happy that she had found someone like that, and I thought, dang, where did she find a nice, traditional, good old farm boy like that?
Yeah, it's the same thing. I can't say enough about Adam, and you know, Rachel's really lucky to have him, and we just love them both so much, and I just want them to be happy.
At first, like, he was always that guy that was just like making everyone laugh, and just everyone was kind of drawn to him. Like, I think the most special thing about it is just that we've known each other so long, and we've grown and like aged together, and so we've changed so much, but it's all like been together, and we are definitely the people who we are now because we've known each other so long. I hardly remember a time when you weren't there, and just thanks for always being there, for always supporting me, and I love you.
All right, well, Adam's definitely a nicer guy when she's around. He never got pinned down or pushed to the snow at end, so they're good for each other. Brings out the best in both of them.
Rachel's pretty much always treated me as a brother, and I treat her as a sister. We've always been real close. He puts up with our bullshit, and Adam and I's random quoting and stuff, and super competitiveness and everything.
Cheers!
I mean, I feel like this is insane. I've known you guys for so long, and I feel like you've been planning this wedding for so long, but I love you both so much. And I'm so grateful that you found each other, and that I like both of you. That I feel like truly when Rachel met you, Adam, we gained a new friend.
Rachel came down to Lima one weekend, or maybe it was during a weeknight or something, but came over and same thing. I think we got pizza and all just sat around and drank, and you could just instantly tell, like, usually guys are different around their girlfriends kind of thing, but Adam was the same idiot he was with the guys, and Rachel was cool as could be around him, and they're just perfect together, really. It was a great couple.
Laugh. Make sure you laugh. Make sure you enjoy being with each other.